We're back!
We're hungry!
And we are headed for the really high Jalori Pass, which is a beautiful little route with these incredible virgin forests on either side. A sight you've got to see if you love the great outdoors.
If you want to get from the Tirthan Valley to Shimla, which is our final destination in that pass, you have to go through this pass and you have to take State Highway 11. Now, State Highway 11 is nothing like a highway that you're used to, because this is State Highway 11 and this is how it is most of the way. Narrow, bumpy, dusty, but with the most fabulous views.
I couldn't see you when you were down there. There was so much green.
I could see you if you were standing 9 kilometers away also. Please meet my friend Daisy.
Subtle Daisy.
Unlike Subtle Daisy here, I wish the food places along this way were also easy to find, because we haven't found anything.
But Apollo Highway on my plate shall never fail, even if we have to go to a pass. We will climb through and find an eating place, and that is our promise. Isn't that right, Mayur? Mayur, where are you? Mayur. Ah, there you are. You must be so happy. There's so much food for you over here. Plants, grasses, shrubs, weeds, trees, bushes, flowers.
Rub it in, why don't you?
Lovely.
Food!
Where's a mountain goat when you need one?
We've made it to Jalori Pass, which we are reliably informed by a sign on the wall is 3135 meters or 10,281 feet above sea level, which is why you see this snow in Rocky's hand.
Hey, it wasn't in my hand originally. It was in the mountains. But the snow stays here almost all throughout summer. So when you come up over here, you can make snowballs and throw them at your friends and other people all around you. It's a lot of fun until they start going back. Of course, we're really up high. This is a really beautiful place. And what I like about passes best in India is that there's always a temple or a mosque or a gurdwara or some other place of worship high up so that you can be closer to God and think about Him. I did that a lot of times, but I never passed. I used to pray a lot.
When you come up to Jalori Pass, you'll find 2 or 3 shops that stock basic stuff like chips and food and a little bit of chai. Make sure you stock up on that, because that's the last opportunity you'll get this high to get something to eat before you head down.
We're in the middle of a beautiful jungle. It is really natural over here. And if you really want to see what natural is, look at my natural attraction. Even the insects are all coming and sticking to me.
Maybe it's because all insects and live things like yellow pansies.
It's a daisy, okay? And it's a subtle daisy. Coming off Jalori Pass, we made you a promise that we would find food, and we found it. We've gone down National Highway 22 all the way into this place. And what is this place? It is Shimla. The man with his mouth full can't tell you what it is. But what I can tell you is that in 1959, there was a place called Sitaram and Son, which started way back over there somewhere. There was a landslide there. In 2002, the shop was moved here, but this food apparently still remains exactly the same. And most people you ask will tell you it's very unique, and that's why it's very special, because it tastes like no other tikki and chana.
We've already met a few people on the walk here. When we asked for this place, they said they grew up with this taste. And all of them gave us exactly the same story. It started there, now it's moved here. It was started by a gentleman called Sitaram, but now it's his son, Mr. Rajkumar, who runs it. And here, they'll give you whatever you want to eat, as long as it has chana on it. Because the menu says you can have chana luchi, you can have chana tikka, you can have chana kulcha, you can have chana plate. And as a little bit of a thing, they've said, okay, you can have a kulcha also all by itself, but provided you eat it with the chana.
The tikki though is really nice and hot and crisp. Served with the chana, it loses its own standing and kind of blends in with the chana. I don't know if I like this combination that much or not. I do like the tikki. It's really fresh. It's got peas, it's got lots of coriander, it's got lots of yummy things in there, and it's really nice and fresh, done right up over there, coming off hot. That is good.
I saw you shooting here, and you can't get this gentleman's interview because he's so busy.
Yeah.
And he says come in the evening, but by 4 o'clock all his things will be finished. That's why he said he's
every day.
clever. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm Rocky, and you are?
I'm Dr. Arvind Poswal.
Dr. Arvind.
Yeah.
How are you, Doc?
How long have you been coming here, doctor?
Since I remember, since my childhood. I was
really?
born in '68,
Okay.
so I have been coming here since
Ever since.
long time. Yeah.
And do you remember? Do you know if the taste has changed or is
No,
it?
no, it's same. And whenever we come here, we have to come here. And sometimes we come in the evening and it's finished. That's why I told you it finishes by 4.
And who says deep fried stuff is unhealthy? Look at this gentleman. He's a doctor and he's quite slim and he's grown up eating this stuff. Yeah. And he doesn't look unhealthy.
Places like these which generate experience, a hill station experience that we have
Correct.
to go to the hill station and we have to eat.
Correct.
Okay.
Very
Good
important
luck with
thing.
the interview.
Thank you.
Thank you, doctor.
Thank you.
Very nice meeting you, and thank you for the input. The doctor said a very important thing. It's places like this that bring you back to hill stations and stick in your memory forever. And these are wonderful little places. The best part about them, they don't shut down after 2 years. They do the same thing over and over and over again, and they get pretty good at it.
Very distinctive taste to these channas. There is a bit of sweetness in there. Quite unusual. And a lot of chola kulcha and channa places will try and make it without the pyaz or the ginger or the adrak, but here they haven't done that. In fact, they put lots of it. You get lots of onions. Look at the size of that ginger piece.
It is a really nice place for chana luchi, I can tell you that. And the great part is that he's got 2 chutneys over there that he's generously ladling out over the chana. One is sour, one is sweet. So as you eat this, you get either sour or sweet or a little combination, all of which is making me a very happy person.
Places like this, it's not just about the food. If you look at this place, everything here spells antiquity. Look at that. The thali. I bet it's been the same ever since the place opened. Look at the amount of oil and grease that's collected. These sort of solid iron tawas which will really give you the taste of deep fried stuff. All that, not stuff you will find in a modern restaurant very often. But here, this is what makes the taste of good old India.
राजकुमार जी, ये जो रेसिपी है बनाने का स्टाइल, ये आपके फादर ने खुद शुरू किया था और आपको सिखाया उन्होंने, और आपने किसी और को सिखाया अभी तक? बेटे को और किसी को नहीं?
बेटा
सीक्रेट है।
अभी तो यहाँ है।
अगर हम मुझसे बात करें हमारे को सिखा देगा?
बिल्कुल।
अच्छा, और ये लुच्ची जो होती है, ये तो बंगाली टर्म है। यहाँ पे तो हम कुलचा या पूरी या छोले
या लफंगी बोलते हैं।
भाई साहब क्या कर रहे हैं प्लीज। तो ये लुच्ची मतलब बंगाल से भी कोई ताल्लुक है इसका?
नहीं।
अच्छा, यहीं पे बस लुच्ची। Thank you. So the luchi doesn't only belong to Bengal, she belongs to Shimla as well. Lafangi, finish your food.